Alright, what is up guys, what is up guys? This video is going to be a little bit shorter than my normal videos because I'm on a little bit of a time constraint. So we're going to jump right into things. On the last episode we finished off the Acropolis Tower and we learned that we're going to be headed out to the Mojave Desert. So without any further ado, there's really not much we can do back here at the headquarters. Just go get replaced. Oh, I forget that it makes you do this. I actually went and talked to Jody. That's where it tells you that all the stuff, weapon and armor wise, that you picked up in the Acropolis Tower was returned to the SWAT team. So you just got to come in here, talk to her. I think you can hit pass. It's not a big deal. She tells you about a BP counter, which is a really cool little bit of flavor text. You don't need to know how they calculate BP, but it's really cool that they tell you. It's in a contact lens. So basically it's a small camera embedded in a contact lens, and these mist agents wear these contacts and it constantly records the things they see. And when they kill NMCs, the contact has the ability to like scan it, realize it's not a known animal, and give you points based on it. And she always just peels out of the parking garage. I don't know why she does that. Aya, you're a very aggressive driver. And now, like, aggressively braking. Her car is either really old and needs to be serviced, or I don't know. It's just, I don't know. Aya, you might not need to be driving. So, this is where this game gets very interesting. It is very much a difficulty hike. Sorry about the throat clearing. Excuse me. But the difficulty raises substantially once you get to this point. There's going to be an ammo box next to your car. Go ahead and grab some 9mm. You can always access your trunk if you need to. So you can store stuff in here and then come back and get it. Just be careful. Not all the storage boxes are linked. They're not all consolidated. So the stuff you put in her trunk will stay in her trunk. The stuff you put in other storage boxes later on in the game will stay in those storage boxes. So be careful about that. 75 cents to make a call, man. That's crazy. Like, as many times as I'm going to save in this game, it'd be hilarious if somebody could keep a tally of how much I've spent on just, saving my game. Aya is banking, dude. She's popping in almost $1 a call. And trust me when I say there's going to be a whole lot of calls. I'm going to do something for the sake of the Let's Play. Now that I've made it this far, it is very wise to make multiple saves. Save on one block, save again on a secondary block. About every story transition, every time you get to a new area, every time you do something that's very important, I would make a new save, just in case you need to go back and do some things. Now, we don't have much of a map of this place. As you can see, Jack Cactus. Locked. So the only other place we can go right now is through this gate. You're gonna want to be careful in here. Here's where you meet a new enemy type. These are called chasers. And they are assholes. He's gonna charge at you. Do not let him hit you. Time it. Step around them every time. Oh, he got me. Crap. They stun you, and they can also really deal a lot of damage. I wasn't at full health when I did that, when I started that battle, but I wasn't exactly at a low point of health either, and that knocked me down to 75%. So, not percent, but 75 HP. That's rough. Got to be careful with those things. They will hurt you very badly. There's a few things we can do in this main area. We can check the hotel rooms. Knock on the door. Nope. Nobody home. Alright, let's go in. I don't know why that's a valid thing to do, but apparently it is. Just sort of search around in here. Note that there is a portrait of Doc Holliday on the wall, who fought at the OK Corral. Remember that for later. That's going to be important. Nothing here. Nothing in the shower. I don't believe there's much in this room. But remember what I said in the first episode. You'll want to click on things multiple times. I already searched this, but she searched the bottom part and then the top part. So keep that in mind. I don't think there's much in this room. If there is, I don't know where it's at. I could search all day, but I really don't want to do that right now. As I said, this is going to be a shorter episode. I'm on a time constraint. So we're going to keep pushing forward. Room 2. Nobody's home. I can see movement. You want to be careful in this very tight space. If you're not, these guys will get on top of you very quickly. But being a tight space, pyrokinesis can hit both of them at the same time if you've got them lined up and close enough together. Very good to bear that in mind. Old portrait, Wyatt Earp, again, OK Corral. Very important to remember that. Nothing's hanging in here. Maybe on the top shelf. Wait a second. Oh, hey, there's a penicillin that I don't want. Alright. Just so you know it's there. Just so you know it's there. I don't think there's really much else in this room. It's mainly used for that picture and the penicillin. And as a place to spawn enemies. It's worth it for the BP. So we're going to keep blowing through here. Don't see any enemies. I also mentioned in the first episode there are only 2 instances of human to NMC transformations. This is the second one. I want to shoot her right now, but I can't. You have to click the action button on her, the examination button, which is going to be X. You got to press X on her and she'll change. It's just one. You don't have to waste parasite energy, but for the sake of time, I'm going to pop him and then get some critical hits off. Done deal. It's not a lot, but it is something. Wow, I didn't even see what he gave me there. Probably a recovery item or an MP boost, one of the two. Probably an MP boost, which is good. MP boosts are great. This bathroom isn't really used for a lot except for the writing on the wall, which I'm struggling to get her to read right now. Maybe I can't read it right now. I don't know. Something's written in faint red ink. Solve my riddle before you go. How many phones in Dryfield Street? Then proceed, go down below to sunless molehills where red blood seeps. So basically, you're going to want to really think about some of the things, and that's part of an extended riddle that is not necessary for the completion of the game, but it does aid you very much at the end. So I'm gonna come over here to Gene and Roy's saloon. Gene and Roy's. Well, it's closed. Still closed. Alright. So can't get into there. Motel Bronco. That's also closed. I would go up these stairs. Trust me, there's nothing up there that you can get into right now. Kind of a waste of time. And I'm really trying to keep an eye on time. So, sorry for the time constraint, by the way. I know it sucks that I'm rushing through certain things, but I'm really excited to play this game. I want to play this game. It's a really fun time playing this game. And I just want to put out as much content as I can in a short amount of time. I'm going to be recording more when I get off work tonight as well. This well right here. If you are at low health, do not look in this well. If you seem to be okay in health, feel free to look in the well. I'm okay on health. I'm gonna look in the well. What do you know? It's bats. Reload, reload, reload. Alright, I managed to not get hit right there. But I was running low on ammo, so I decided to use pyrokinesis. BP. Bats are worth a lot of BP. Keep that in mind. It only costs like $2,500 for certain guns, like the rifle. $450 is like a quarter of that. Keep that in mind. Combat light. I don't use them. Not a fan. If you look in the well again, you'll get this really weird noise. It's like a groaning growl. Who or what was that? What in the world is down there? That's a hint that there is a mini boss fight down there. So be extremely careful when you do end up going down the well. Alright, so here is a garage. This is not a big puzzle at all. There was a small tinking noise in the other room. Pretty much somebody dropping a wrench, which is who we're gonna go and meet here in just a moment. There is something in the back of this car that's on the lift. I'm not going to take the time to get it, to be honest, because I just don't feel like it's worth it. It's going to be shotgun ammo. It's going to be our slug rounds, which are the most powerful shotgun rounds you can get. I mean, I'll pick them up just to show y'all how to do it. Really, it's not. There's only 10 of them. It's not really worth a good bit of time. You want to go up, turn, and down. Once you do that, you have to do up and turn at the very least, because that's part of this puzzle. But once you do up, turn, and down, and walk back through here. Whoops, crashed into the car. And you can get in the trunk. Shotgun shells, blue ones. Anyone who's a fan of guns or have watched YouTube channels with guns as a focus, you will know what blue slugs are. Or blue shells are. They're slugs. Not all slugs have blue casings, but most of them do. That's usually a standard issue type of thing. So now you want to come back over here, go back up, turn, and down. This is very slow, very tedious. It's not even tedious, it's just boring. Like, I wish they would have made this a little bit quicker, but it is what it is, I suppose. Like the front of the car clips through things, or at least it looks like it clips through things. I don't know. I don't think they did a really good job on this. It's really cool. The sounds are spot on. But I'm not a big fan. So once you do that, you can get in here and get through this door. You're going to go into a mini cutscene. Who's there? What are you doing in my garage? Don't shoot. FBI. Huh? Don't move. Since when does FBI have the right to be on my property? You look almost human. Don't look much like Fed, though. Can I show you my badge? Go ahead. Straight up shotgun in face, dude. Missed. We're tops. And again, Aya. Ah. I asked for the cavalry and they sent me a city girl. Alone. And the creatures, place is crawling with them. A few got killed, others hightailed it. weren't meant here in the first place. Can you tell me what happened? Yeah, that same. But again, like, Aya, you're not supposed to be telling these people that you're a top secret organization, and yet you do. What is your fucking problem? You're not very good at secrets, are you, Aya? This game. It gives you a key to a motel room. This is important. Now we can go back and go up those stairs. What? I don't know. I don't know if he's like hitting on her at this point or what, but I don't understand why the familiarity of the name. The only thing I can think of is he's hitting on her. Oh yeah, I think I've seen you around here before. No, like, the only other reason that name would be familiar is if he had something to do with the events in the last game, and he did not. He had nothing to do with the events. This is a brand new character. I don't know. It's weird to me. I don't know why they put that in there. Unless they're trying to make him sound kind of perverted. But I don't really get that vibe from him at all. Anyway, we're going to go back out here. Be careful. If you look at your map, which is a very wise choice, you're going to see that there's a few places that are now swarming with enemies again. And that's because they expect you to go back through here. They know the path you need to take. So, there are enemies out here. These little guys, you're going to want to be extremely careful of. They have a high defense. They're not extremely hard to kill, but they have a high defense. Reload when it's safe. Get the hell out of there. If they hit you, they will poison you. When they die, they leave this green puddle. If you step in that green puddle, you will be poisoned. So in a way, these guys are highly annoying. They do lose like sight of you and interest of you pretty quickly. So if you've got good footwork, you can just kind of work around them, which is always nice because there's not a lot of enemies in the game that allow you to do that, except for maybe chasers and scorpions. Chasers, you need the footwork. If you don't have good footwork with chasers, you're going to have a hard time playing this game. You need to work on that immediately. Speaking of chasers, I've got full MP. Go ahead and pop him once. I'll swap over, hit myself up with some energy shot, and we're instantly, 120 damage because he was downed. Bap. If they run into something because you dodged them, guess what? You got a leg up on them. They actually take damage from hitting the wall. Energy shot boosted my critical rate there, and I was doing a hell of a lot more damage than I would have been without it. So that fight was kind of easy. Keep that in mind. Look at our P energy real quick. Got 1500 energy shot. Hey, I need 1750 to strengthen that. So that's what we're going to be going up to right there. That's going to be the first thing. We're going to get healing afterwards. And it'll actually show you like the next level of it, I believe, if you're planning on doing that. Like if you click on strengthen, level 2 takes the casting cost down to 9, and your ATB loss is how long it takes you to recover from the action after you perform it. So all good things to bear in mind. Now we're going to go back up. Well, not back up. We're going to go up the stairs for the first time, actually. There might be enemies up here. There are enemies up here. If you fire a shot, they're going to know you're there. So they should come into your view. Let them come to you. Do not go to them. Okay, this one's being stupid. I'm going to go to them. Oh god. That's why you don't go to them. I literally just got hit. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. Whoa. Tank controls. Why are you so bad? Pop energy shot. And I'm not getting any criticals. But this is a good way to just sort of hoard them all together. They don't do well on this corner. And it seems like you're kind of cheesing the game just a little bit, and you are, but the fact of the matter is, do what you can in this game to get a leg up. Because later on, it is very unforgiving. That should be him in the next shot. Yep. Alright. So, 3 of those are super low experience and BP enemies. I don't know why. They're actually some of the more dangerous enemies in the game, in my opinion. I don't think any of these doors are actually unlocked yet, except for this one, which we have a key for. Motel room number 6. And this is actually a really nice room. As a kid, when I was watching my mom play this game, like, the 2 cattle skull mounted on the wall, that's so awesome. And I actually have similar decorations in my bedroom that were inspired by this game. I've always liked that aesthetic. But with that being said, I think I'm going to end this episode here. There is a phone in this room. You're going to want to use it. This one doesn't even cost 75 cents. Alright, so you're going to save. And thank y'all for watching. All those cliche YouTube things to say, like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell, blah blah, all that crap. Hope y'all enjoyed, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace!